the race that will begin on Monday night when the season tips off for National Freshman of the Year, which also could be Player of the Year. Obviously, Cooper Flagg got that last year. But we've got, in the Big 12 alone, we've got AJ DeBance at BYU, Darren Peterson at Kansas. You've got Cam Boozer, who was a stat stuffer at Duke in his first outing. Mikhail Brown Jr. at Louisville. So you've got two right there. Throw in Caleb Wilson, North Carolina. So you maybe have 2 to 3 in the ACC, 2 in the Big 12. There could be others, but right off the bat, that's 5 that really, that's a great starting 5, but 5 that could all compete for that National Freshman of the Year honor. What do you think?
Well, forgive me, did you mention Nate Ament at
yes, sorry.
Yeah, as well, who played really well. Yeah, I mean, it's first of all, it's interesting in the context of people saying, well, I'm not recruiting high school players anymore. Well, these guys are, you just named 5 or 6 of the best players in college basketball. So certainly if you can get them at that level, and yeah, it is a higher barrier of entry for high school seniors at that level. That's a separate conversation. It's interesting. I watched Kansas practice last week, and I had never seen Darren Peterson play before. I just hadn't been out on the recruiting circuit enough to see him and hadn't seen him play. And I was really looking forward to watching him. And he was pretty bad, and the rest of the team was bad. And I could certainly see the talent. It's just the ball didn't go in. I wouldn't even say that he was bad. So it's kind of funny. He had that huge first half against Louisville. I want to say 24 in the first half, but a bunch of those came on 3-pointers. So I would only tap the brakes a little bit that, like, eventually, bombing in a bunch of threes, that's always going to be, option A. But that's not always going to happen, especially when teams start game planning against you. So I think the big 3 with Peterson, DeBanza, and Boozer, I would lean Boozer of those 3 for 2 reasons. First of all, one thing all 3 of those guys have in common is their teams need them to be that guy if they're going to reach their team goals. It seems to me that what Boozer does is just a little bit more repeatable than what the other 2 guys do. Now, DeBanza is a big guy at 6'9". Boozer he's not a big, strong player, but he does have that power game at the rim. You can bring that every game. Terrific passer. That exhibition you mentioned at Tennessee at 24 and 23. He also had 6 assists and 1 turnover. So he brings that dimension as a big. Any of those 3 can not only be National Freshman of the Year, but clearly Player of the Year. I would lean Boozer right now, but it's going to be fun watching it play out.